Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of my Tower series. Today is going to be a bit of a shorter episode, probably just because I have 14,000 gems and I've been debating pulling them now or waiting for the new mod. I'll just wait for the new mod and pray that it's good. If it's bad, then I'm just going to dilute my pool and unfortunately have a less good of chances to get the modules that I could really benefit from. And it's fine. I think on Monday the banner is coming up, so it won't be too long. I was also having an internal debate of if I should just have a separate series where I work on my modules, because I have 14,000 gems right now. I would probably just save till I had like 5k, pull the mods, and then work on them. So like once a week or once every other week I would pull mods and then upgrade them and reroll stats, and just, it'd be separate from the normal progression series. Just a thought I'm having, because otherwise it's hard to make content on this game, because runs take like 10 hours. So it's hard to make a lot of different types of content. I know people do it, I just am not as creative as them, and I'm not as far into the game where I can do like a tier 18 randomized run like I think Greeny did once. Anyways, I was also potentially thinking about doing another series where I just do my pushing attempts. So like next time I wanted to push to see if I could get the relic for tier 11, I would just record it and make a little video on that. Obviously it wouldn't be the full like 6-hour run, I'd break it up, but just another thought I had. So let me know if you have any thoughts on that, and let's get into it. So I believe last time I was at 43 trillion lifetime coins. So we've well over doubled that. I'm at 95 trillion. And what did I do to get my numbers up that high? You can see I have 3 trillion per run as opposed to like the 1.4 I was getting last week. I just turned off Chain Lightning. I turn it off for the majority of the runs, and then when enemies start to stack a little too much, I'll turn it off if I'm available to turn it off, and then that usually pushes me an extra few hundred waves, and I get more cells and coins from that. So that is really good. I'm kind of just still trying to see if tier 8 or tier 9 is better. I get further in tier 8, I get a little bit more coins in tier 9, but that's when I turn on the Chain Lightning. So if I'm gonna really be AFK for a while, tier 8 lasts longer. And I don't really miss out on as many coins and cells to where it makes a huge difference. So those two are what I'm kind of sticking to. I'm hoping to find something that is like the definitive, this is where I should be. And there is probably tools I can use to tell me that. I just haven't really looked into it. I know Ethan uses that one run tracker where you just submit your end of round stats and it shows you everything per hour and all that, but I'm just not there yet where I care enough to do it. That's just all min-maxing, and I don't think I need to bother. Anyways, so nothing's really changed in my workshop. Obviously, in this event, we had the buy 400 workshop upgrades, so I did do that. I think I got probably 600 upgrades since last video. So nothing new in damage. I believe that was still at 55. Nothing new down here. I do want to max out the bounce and super crit when I can. My health regen is at 57. My health is at 55. And then my wall, I think I did one more click into this, so it's at 1100. And my wall rebuild, I haven't done anything to. In here, nothing has changed. I may have put 50 more clicks into this, or 5 more clicks of 10 into this, so 50 upgrades. And I did 100 levels into this just for the event. I could have waited and just done like HP or something, but I wanted to get it out of the way, so I did it into here, even though it doesn't really help me in tournaments right now. Enhancements, I don't know if anything changed. I have my coin and cells up to 1.15, my free upgrades up to 1.05. I think this did change, because I did the coin and cells bonus, and then I got the free upgrades unlocked and did a 5 into those. I should probably start doing 1 click of each, but I just like doing them 5 at a time. It's more satisfying, but I know obviously they will get way too expensive. Like right now, 35 trillion is within reach. But doing 1 click and getting the gains from that is probably more important than holding off for the 35 trillion. And then damage, I may have put another 5 into damage and crit factor. I can't remember. and likewise with the HP and HP regen. And then for my ultimate weapons, I haven't done anything. I'm still working on getting my my black hole to be synced with my golden tower. So when I get the perk that adds 12 seconds, I want the duration of the two to be equal. So I need one more click. I should be able to get that after this tournament ends, which is great. And then what am I going to do after that? I think my cooldowns are fine. I was watching, I think, a Ryan video, and he was talking about the different stages of ultimate weapons, and he said get them to 44 each and then work on bonus or something. I don't remember. I have to go rewatch that, but I either want to do spotlight angle to 40 or a death wave quantity, because I think that would help me a lot in the tournaments to get a bit more health from the death wave. But otherwise, nothing has really changed here, just those 2 extra clicks just now into black hole. Cards, nothing's changed. I was testing out new cards for the tournament. Also, for my farming, I did turn off Chain Lightning, but I haven't gotten to the point where I'm comfortable taking off my damage cards. I feel like that would really jeopardize my farming run, so I'm leaving them on for now until my wall is still more developed and just my overall tower. So I was testing out new tournament cards. Nothing's really different from my normal ones, aside from the fact that I put in enemy balance. And now I did want to test a run with enemy balance and a test without enemy balance. The purpose of having it was to try and get more HP for my death wave, which I definitely did. But because I wasn't able to do a run without the card, I can't really tell if it made a huge difference or not. Let's see. I did 2 runs today, and I forgot to hit demon mode on my first run, so unfortunately I had to waste my second run with the card still on, the enemy balance card. So I actually can claim another one, but I like to have an extra one. Even though I know you can do 2 every time, I like to keep an extra one, and right now I don't really have time to do a 3rd run. I have to go to work soon, so I'm gonna hold on to this, and maybe next tournament. No, because on Tuesday, Wednesday tournament is tough because I work 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. both days. It's really hard to fit in the tournament, so I won't have time to do 2 runs. The next Friday, Saturday tournament, I will try to do 2 runs where I do a run with the enemy balance card and one without it. Otherwise, nothing for the cards has changed. I did get my second best tournament run ever in Champions, which was 691. This is post-update though, so my best run post-update was this one. Previously, my best run was 695, and that was pre-update. So I don't really know how to gauge that because a lot has changed with my tower since then. Like, I've gotten the wall, and I've changed quite a bit in my enhancements and my workshop and overall stats. So I'm still hanging out in the 20s, unfortunately, but I haven't dropped out of champs in a while. So to me, that is good progression. Now let's take a look at my mods. Nothing has changed. I have 14,000 gems. Once that banner hits, we're gonna go crazy on those. I might make just a module video on Monday and pull these, because we might have 15k gems ready to go, and that's like what, 1,000 gems is 50 pulls, times that by 15, 1,250. I don't know. That's probably wrong. That's definitely wrong. Don't quote me on my math. There's a reason I'm here making this video and not a mathematician. So let's not worry about mods for now. So my labs, still got lab speed going. Wall health is at 39, that goes to 50. I think I'm gonna switch out wall fortification whenever my wall health maxes out. So that'll probably be around like 25 to 30. I do want to kind of put in regen and thorns again, just for like a couple extra levels. I think that would be a solid boost. I'm happy with them at 10, but I'm tempted to get a couple more levels into them because I think that would help overall long term. And I'm gonna max them eventually anyway, so I don't think 1 or 2 extra levels would hurt. So we got common drop chance working. I'm going to let that go till max. Reroll shards are at 31 going to 32. Not sure if I'm going to let that go to max because there is other things I'd like to work on, but I am finally working on my module labs like you guys have bullied me into doing. So thank you for that. What do I really want to do? I kind of want to slot in like coins per kill, attack speed, health regen, and finish up my golden tower bonus and standard perk bonus eventually, so I'm kind of eager to maybe switch off the module ones after another week or two, but for now I'll leave them in. But getting a boost to my coins per kill, health, attack speed, and health regen would be nice for another 2 weeks maybe, because they are pretty low. Well, my health and health regen at least. So I'd like to kind of boost those for a bit. Attack speed, now that it's fixed, obviously I would just like to get a few more levels, eventually max it, and likewise with coins per kill, that can only be beneficial to me. Golden tower bonus and standard perk bonus, I need to finish those. Those are very important. Likewise with death wave, cells, and health, but more so cells. So eventually I will work on those. It's just tough because all my labs are working on really important things. I don't really have a slot that I'm comfortable switching out right now. Same with daily mission shards, rare drop chance. I need to put those in eventually. The shockwave or shock chance and shock multiplier I need to put in eventually. So there's a lot of stuff that I do need to work on, and it's just taking a long time. The biggest currency or the most valuable currency in this game is time, and we can't speed that up aside from these rushes, but, you know, we still have to wait. So I can only do what I can do. My history from last week, what day is it? The 23rd, so that would have been the 16th. I've done quite a bit. The reason I'm only at 14,000 gems is because I did spend like 2,000 rushing a few labs because I did get impatient. So the 16th would have been here. So you'll see wall thorns went up. Health regen, thorns, regen, fortification, and then eventually here is where I gemmed my wall thorns and regen to level 10 each. Cry about it. I really wanted to put in my module labs, so I did the unmerge module and then put in the daily mission shards, reroll shards, let those go for a while, and then a few days ago I wanted to work on my auto pick ranking, so I did get those to level 10. I may have gemmed. Yeah, I definitely gemmed a level or two. So be it. It is what it is. I had the gems. I just wanted it done. And those auto pick rankings, thankfully, I'm not mad that I gemmed it because my farming runs did get a lot better now that I'm getting more of the perks that I want earlier. Because previously, I feel like the health and health regen perks were coming very late into runs, and I wasn't always finished getting them. So, I mean, now I'm pushing through the runs and maxing out my perks no problem, but it helps to get these earlier so I don't die by accident. And then the 4 that I currently have slotted in have just been working nonstop, and they will be until my wall health finishes, and then I might think about switching up. So that is that for the... There's nothing in here. That's that for the lab. That's that for the mods. That's that for here. That's that for the workshop. Claim the gems. Claim the stone pack. Just kidding. Wish I could, but I don't want to. Guild, we finished our box. I am going to work on something here soon. I'm very tempted to just continue working on my fetch, but I know bounty is pretty good now, but I'm just kind of hoarding these for a while. Eventually I will spend, but I'm just kind of hoarding because I like doing a lot of upgrades at once with these things. I don't want to just do one upgrade a week, you know. Here, I really like this tower skin. I'm just going to buy this. This is really cool. I like everything here. Get the 0.4% coin bonus. Frog and Zeppy, Glenn and Zeppy, kind of cool, but I like the Naira still better. We got these going on here. Increased tower health, not bad. Increased crit factor, not bad. I was saving for that, but it's going to be a minor difference right now, so I can get it anytime. We're going to get it. We have 2 months for the guild season, so it's not really a big deal. And then we should be able to buy out these by the end of it. I guess I can show you what my bounty, nothing, no upgrades. Plain, my fetch, I've put in, maybe however many bits you got for the first 2 or, I don't know what season this is, 3, for the first few seasons of guilds. I've put everything into this. Aside from a couple boxes, because I joined the game right as the update started, so I missed a couple boxes when guilds first became a thing. The event, I got the pass, some nice things here, increased orb speed, free defense upgrade, damage per meter is kind of nothing for me right now, and then ultimate damage, so that is going to be really nice when we get there. I'm really close to that, just need to get a couple more of these done. The floating gems come with times, the login and free gems come with times, same with the lab, so nothing I can really do about those other than play. and obviously we still get new missions for the next few days, so that is good. Bought out these relics, and tower damage is nice, crit factor is nice. And then these, I have the Sentinel on right now. It's a little weird. It's kind of massive. It's kind of huge in the screen. Let me just show you. I think it's giant. Look at its hair. It's huge. I just ended my recording. My apologies. I ended my recording while I was trying to end that run because my screen record button was right over it. So, like I was saying, this thing is absolutely huge with the hair sticking out. The hitbox is obviously still the same, but they are getting real creative with these different skins. So, got that. I usually do 3 clicks in gems and stones. I'm a little low on what are these called, metals right now, because I put too many into my golden bot, which is fine. I might just do 2 into gems, but I like to do still 3 into stones because stones are so valuable in this game. And since these are all bought out, I'll just do that now, and maybe I can get my, yeah, because it's 105 for the first 2 clicks and then 90, so it's like 195 for both, 390 total. It's fine. Since I buy these, like, I don't really care that much, but obviously long-term gems are not as valuable as stones. But gems right now are still very valuable to me because my mods are so lacking. Now let's see. Okay, I can do this. Perfect. So now I can just save up for either the Deathwave Quantity or Spotlight Angle, because I don't really plan on getting a new ultimate weapon anytime soon. Anything else with this? No, probably not. I don't really ever buy the shards down here. Maybe I should, but it is what it is. I'll show you my auto pick ranking. This is what's changed. It's probably not as optimal, but I like getting the defensive stats down here pretty early on because those are what are carrying me right now. I'm still running kind of EHP, not into hybrid quite yet. But still trying to get the, I guess I could lower this. I like getting the game speed pretty early just because it speeds up my runs overall. But yeah, get the economy out of the way, game speed, and then defense out of the way, and then you should be good. One more and I would put the death wave in, but this is fine for now. Anything else we can talk about? This is what the tournament looks like. I'm sitting at 20th. These 2 guys can run, but it doesn't look like I'm going to drop out, which is fantastic. Very happy to continue staying and grinding my way through champs. We've talked about what I plan on doing, what I want to do, what I've done. Plans, yeah, okay, so that's pretty much it. We're done with the weekly missions, we're done with the guild missions. Let me know what you guys think about having a separate series for just me working on my modules, and let me know about having a separate series for me pushing through more tiers. I think it's an interesting idea. It would take time for me to do, and I have very little of that during the week, so I'd have to kind of I'd have to pre-record them on the weekend, which is no problem, and then kind of put them out scattered throughout the week so there's more content. Let me know if you care or not. I think it will be fun. I might just do it anyways. But yeah, that's it for today's update video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.